Eivor, the plan worked. One of WIGMUND's captains. Caught him sniffing around Euroli Ponte. Remember, you don't need to kill him. Have fun. I'll be planning our next move in the Longhouse.
Let's cut his throat now and water the orchards with his blood.
Oh, sweet lord, no, no, no. He's on the Isle of Ely, Ealdorman Wigmund, in the monastery, I swear. Oh, fucking Dane half-wits. The Lord will smite you from this land, all of you. May God have mercy on...
Fail दिया भाई.
Wigmund's on the Isle of Ely. I'll tell Soma what we've learned.
हेलो एंड वेलकम गाइस, आप सबका स्वागत है और एक नए वीडियो के अंदर। और आज हम लोग वापस से वैलेला का स्टोरी जो है आगे बढ़ाएंगे। तो यहाँ पे आपको पता ही है कि कितना हमने खेल लिया है। तो अभी हम लोगों को जाना है और सोमा के साथ जो है यहाँ पे बातें करना है। तो चलो यार स्टार्ट करते हैं फिर आज का वीडियो। तो चलते हैं अंदर और बात करते हैं सोमा से। और सोमा देख सकते हो यहाँ पे खड़ा है।
Eivor, what did Wigmund's little man have to tell us?
Wigmund is at the monastery on the Isle of Ely.
Hiding among the church mice. I'll need to plan our attack. But I won't face him while the traitor he commands is still under my roof. So what have you learned?
I need more time to think.
Of course. Feel free to search the Shire for clues, and speak to anyone you wish.
क्योंकि गाइस तुम लोगों को पता ही है कि इस साइड पे यहाँ पे एक टनल था जिसको हम लोगों ने देखा भी नहीं अभी तक, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पे ये सब बताने के लिए हमें सबसे पहले जो है ये टनल जो है चेक करना चाहिए। तो चलते हैं टनल के अंदर।
Soma was smart to build this tunnel.
तो शायद हमें कुछ क्लूज मिल जाए। हमने बहुत सारी चीजें देखा भी है। तो यहाँ पे देख सकते हो सांप लगा रखा है ताकि हम आगे ना जा पाए टनल के अंदर। और यहाँ से हम अगर निकलेंगे Okay.
This tunnel leads to the Longhouse. The trader marked it with a yellow cross, then opened the way and let them in. The trader must have exited here with a few more, heading away towards the riverbank. A trail of yellow paint drops.
ठीक है, यहाँ पे येलो पेंट ड्रॉप्स है। तो यहाँ से हमें जो है आगे जाना है। यहाँ पे देख सकते हो और एक येलो पेंट ड्रॉप्स है और यहाँ पे भी गिरा है। क्या हो गया इसको? बिल्ली पकड़ना है क्या? पेड़ बना। ओ हो, कितना प्यारा बिल्ली है, देख रहे हो। तो यहाँ पे आगे की तरफ और भी येलो जो है कलर जो है पड़ा है। तो हम चलते हैं आगे की तरफ। और यहाँ पे गाइस आके अच्छा ये आगे की तरफ और भी है। यहाँ पे ये
Someone hauled this bucket of yellow paint all the way down to the riverbank. They quickly painted a longship beached here. Then they sailed off, with allies to help crew the vessel.
ओके। तो गाइस अब जो है हमें यहाँ पे बोट को ढूंढना है। उसके लिए हमें सुनन की मदद से पूरा यहाँ पे ये जो रिवर है पूरा यहाँ पे छानबीन करना है। उसके बाद ही हमें बोट मिलेगा, तो कुछ टाइम लगेगा। तो हम लोग ढूंढते हैं और पहुंचते हैं बोट की जगह पे। तो चलो यार। तो गाइज आप लोग देख सकते हो हम लोग जो लोकेशन पे अभी खड़े हैं, इस जगह पे मुझे वो बोट जो है देखने को मिला है। जैसे कि हमें यहाँ पे जो है
Soon in.
देख सकते हो, यहाँ पे येलो बोट है। तो जगह तो यहाँ पे सही है और यहाँ पे कुछ सिपाही भी है, तो इनके साथ भी थोड़ा फाइट वाइट कर लेते हैं और देखते हैं। तो यहाँ पे है येलो बोट, यानी कि हमें यहाँ पे कुछ क्लू मिल सकता है।
This longship is splashed with yellow paint. A quick job. Why would it be painted a different color than the others? This carving references gallon in verse. This longship belongs to the bandits. The survivors ran into the fog, pursued by half the party, while the other bandits looted it.
ओके, फिर हमें आगे जाना पड़ेगा। तो ये एरिया जाना पहचाना तो लग रहा है, मतलब यहाँ से ही हम लोग बचा के ले गए थे। इसके ऊपर पड़ा था कौन? तो इसके ऊपर पड़ा था गन इन। तो गाइस देखो, यहाँ पे हमने जानकारी ले ली है, मतलब वो बोर्ड वगैरह हमने देखा है, कहाँ पे खड़ा था, सब कुछ हमने देखा है। और यहाँ पे कुछ लोगों से पूछताछ करते हैं।
Eivor, you look like the wind has flipped your sails. What's going on?
I was wondering. You told me you often disagree with Soma's orders.
I do, but I follow them. It's my duty to this clan, to my Jarl's Kona. A man's honor comes from his acts, not his wishes.
ठीक है।
How did the night of the attack play out from your view?
I was working in the shipyards. Next thing I knew, the city was burning from the inside. Then Soma led our retreat.
You said your yellow paint was stolen before the attack.
Aye, and yellow is not an easy pigment to mix, let alone acquire. I was furious it was stolen.
I found your yellow paint barrel near the river.
Did you? It was stolen from my workshop not long ago.
I found it on the riverbank. It was empty. How did you feel when Guthrum named Soma the steward of Grandbridge, and not you?
If being honorable were easy, we would have no evil men. It is something I wanted, sure. But I'm a man of honor, above all.
I found this odd letter, telling Saxon forces not to attack any longship painted yellow.
I never painted any longship yellow, beyond a few small touches. It's expensive. I know of no such letter.
I should be going.
Can I help you with something else?
Someone told the Saxons about the tunnel under Grandbridge, Leaf. There's a possibility it's you.
You insult me, Eivor. The night Grandbridge fell, I was working in the shipyards. I could already hear fighting by the time Soma gathered me to retreat. I was nowhere near where the Saxons came in. I hope that's enough for you, Eivor, because we're finished here.
Eivor, this is a surprise.
I was wondering. The visions you've had about you and Soma, how do you interpret them?
A piercing question. I believe it means that Soma will lead me to greatness, however difficult. That she is linked to my destiny.
Why were you at death's door when Soma found you?
I left my clan to pursue my vision. I don't remember much. The sacred plants addled my memory, but I was hungry for more visions. You may not understand, but Soma does. She knows the gods have a plan for me, and that following it is worth any risk.
Why was your longship painted yellow?
Was it yellow? I don't recall. You could ask Leif. He's our shipmaster.
I found a letter to the Saxons from WIGMUND. It said not to attack any longship painted yellow.
Strange. Only Leif would have the tools to alter the color of our longships. Something to ask him about.
देखो यहाँ पे लिफ को फंसाने के लिए कोई भी पेंट कर सकता है, लेकिन मुझे लग रहा है ये कर रहा है.
Did you see anything odd when the attack began?
I did. I saw a wave of Saxons appear in the heart of Grantbridge, as if by magic. Odd as wings on an eel. I fought ragged to the brink of death from one night to the next. You saw the end of it. Wolves almost took me.
Somebody let the Saxons into Grantbridge's secret tunnel, Galen. I believe there's a chance that it was you.
I fled a harrowing attack, cutting down Saxons and praying a Valkyrie would take my men when they fell. You pick at me like a scab, and I won't have it. Be happy I don't strike you down for adding a sour note to my battle song.
तो यहाँ पे लास्ट बीना के पास जाना चाहिए हमें, और मुझे लग रहा है कि यही है. मैं जाके इसके बारे में ही बोलूँगा. अबे
Well, you're not the regular sunbeam I've come to know. Something weighing on you?
I was wondering on a few things. It must ache to serve under someone you love so deeply, one who doesn't love you back.
Some days the pain hits hard. I need to press my hand into my heart to keep it from digging through my chest.
You were a smuggler. Some would say that's not a trustworthy past.
And water is wet, what a surprise. I'm an opportunist. I see a chance, I take it. It's helped Soma so far. She knows what I am, what I was. But she trusts me. Who would better know the difference between a joke and the truth?
I found a letter telling the Saxons not to attack a longship painted yellow.
None of our longships are painted yellow, I don't think.
What happened the night of the attack?
The people were at peace. A beautiful night, fog and all. Then came the Saxons all around. And Soma roaring like a great bear. When she called a retreat, we ran for the longboats, aiming to regroup in the swamps. It was an ambush, no more, no less.
Birna, Grantbridge was not taken by fluke. Someone showed the Saxons the Longhouse Tunnel.
मुझे नहीं लग रहा है कि ये होने वाला
Never
है.
mind. I need to get going.
अच्छा, इसको ऊपर वो मतलब बोलना
You're back
पड़ेगा.
again, Sunbeam.
Birna, Grantbridge was not taken by fluke. Someone showed the Saxons the Longhouse Tunnel. And there's a possibility it was you.
I was drinking under the noses of dozens that night. I would never betray my people. We're done here. And it'd be good for your health to take a walk away from me.
Did you find enough clues around Grantbridgeshire? Are you ready to choose the traitor?
Garland puts his visions above everything, to the point of fanaticism.
Visions are like clouds. Each person sees a different meaning in the shape, and Galen sees an important meaning.
Garland told me he was near death when you found him and saved his life.
Yes, people thought him cursed. He was adrift in deep water. But don't we all deserve a guide back to the shallows?
तो मैं क्या बोलूं?
Garland had no alibi. No one can place his location on the night of the attack.
He's an odd one, that man. But he is a man, not a toddler. He doesn't need a constant watch.
I found Garland's longboat painted hastily with yellow paint on the day of the attack.
Why would he mark his longboat differently from the rest of ours?
I found a message meant for Saxon forces. It said not to attack any longship painted yellow.
You told me you found yellow paint on Galen's longboat, didn't you?
Your secret tunnel had many footprints nearby, and its mouth was painted with a yellow mark. Whoever betrayed you, they did so by marking the tunnel entrance, then opening the way to let the Saxons in. Birna is in love with you. Unanswered love is a volcanic emotion.
Birna has always been unpredictable. But she's a warrior grown. She does not let her emotions guide her actions.
Birna was drinking in the longhouse when the attack began. Others can attest to that.
Hardly the behavior of someone expecting an attack.
Birna used to be a smuggler, hardly an honorable life.
There is honor among even the lowliest of men. Danes know that better than most.
Birna was packed for a long journey the night of the attack.
You think she wanted to leave us?
I think she was prepared to leave, that's certain.
Other suspect. Leaf के बारे में.
Leaf wishes he had stepped up to lead, and to be where you are now.
Leaf has a celebrated place in my clan. As a shipbuilder, he is without peer, and he knows I know this.
Leaf told me he was working in his shipyard the night of the attack.
The shipyard is exposed, and far from the tunnel entrance. Not the ideal man to lead Saxons into the city.
Leaf disagrees with how you run Grantbridge.
This city thrives under me, as a bustling port for his longships, for instance.
Leaf told me his yellow paint had been stolen.
Yellow is a troublesome color to make. He was upset when his stores were stolen.
I found an empty barrel of yellow paint beside a longboat launch. Yellow paint was used to mark a boat the night of the attack.
An odd time for a fresh coat of paint. But that's his work, is it not?
तो गाइस यहाँ पे हम लोग रेडी है कि कौन ट्रेटर है बोलने के लिए, ठीक है?
That's all the evidence I think we need.
You've been thorough. Who is the traitor?
तो जितना मुझे सब कुछ सबूत वगैरह देख के और बातें सुन के जो लग रहा है वो यहाँ पे गालिन, ठीक है? तो मैं रॉन्ग भी हो सकता हूँ, तो देखते हैं.
Garland betrayed you.
Are you certain?
I am sure.
This will be the hardest thing I have ever done. Stay close by me, Eivor. I will need you.
How do you plan to deal with this?
As a leader must.
तीनों को बुलाया, ठीक है?
My family, my inner circle. Today we make sure what has happened to us will never happen again. We end WIGMUND's life. But not all together. For you cannot survive the winter with a rat in your larder. Galen. You have betrayed me, Galen.
I haven't! Soma, you're the key to my life. You must lead me to my destiny. Carry me to the summit of victory.
Do not warp what is real with the stories you tell yourself. I have seen no signs of your destiny. What I have seen is my people slaughtered, my city befouled, and your delusions fueling the destruction. How dare you think your destiny, your greatness, outweighed all of ours? He believed too much in fate, and not enough in us. Take him away. I feel as if I have torn off my own arm.
Wigmund deserves death, but killing him won't make your family whole again.
You think I don't know? This is for those who follow. To join me is to take an oath. To break it is to suffer. We make camp on the outskirts of the Isle of Ely. Join us there.
She carries the weight of leadership on one shoulder and the bonds of her people on the other. Now that she's lost one, she walks lopsided. It will take years of toil to rebuild those bonds with her people. Yet she is unburdened now. Lighter. She's a leader, not a friend, Eivor. Her mistake was thinking she could be both.
तो गाइस देख सकते हो यहाँ पे हमें जो है 1300 मीटर जो है जाना पड़ेगा सोमा के पास पहुँचने के लिए। तो चलो घोड़े को बुलाते हैं और निकलते हैं यहाँ से। तो गाइस यहाँ पे देख सकते हो हम लोग पहुँच गए जहाँ पे हमें रिग्रुप होना था। तो यहाँ पे सोमा के पास जाना है, बातें करना है और यहाँ पे हमने हीलिंग वगैरह ले ली है।
Soma.
Eivor, you're still with me through all this. Do not think I'll forget.
We all need someone in dark times. Now let's collect WIGMUND's head.
Good. At the first sign of trouble, my crew will jump in.
Cast about this land, my friend.
अच्छा, इस बिल्डिंग के अंदर जो है छुपा है, ठीक है। और यहाँ पे हमें पूरा मतलब यहाँ से घुसना है। बहुत सारे लोग हैं। फाइट काफी मजेदार होने वाला है ऐसा मुझे लग रहा है।
Let me continue. Lightning tingles my blood, Eivor. I hear the voices of my slaughtered people on the air, calling Wigmund's name.
He doesn't leave this monastery alive.
ओके, ये चढ़ गया तो ऊपर, बढ़िया।
My palms itch. Where is that rat?
ओके, ये डाउन हो गया, इसको नीचे डालते हैं। देख लिया किसी
I
ने?
am going to skin him alive on sight.
तो एक काम करते हैं, फाइट लेने से पहले ना अपना स्किल वगैरह जो है ना अपग्रेड कर लेते हैं, उसके बाद चलते हैं अंदर। ओके गाइस, तो यहाँ पे जितना हो सकता था हमने एबिलिटी वगैरह स्किल वगैरह अपग्रेड किया है। तो अब जो है हम लोग अंदर जाएंगे, तो चलते हैं। तो यहाँ पे एक जो है दिख रहा है हमें। अच्छा, एक नहीं दो है। अच्छा ठीक है, और बात नहीं। मतलब क्या टाइमिंग देख रहे हो? मतलब उसी टाइम पे ये घूमा जिस टाइम पे इसको घूमना नहीं चाहिए। जॉन ने भी देख लिया इस साइड से। आ जाओ, इसको भी फेल देते हैं। द्रौपदी नहीं अपने साथ? आजा आजा, तेरे को तो सबसे पहले मारेंगे। दूर से साले तीर से मारता है। Open.
Rich pickings. Better bring the crew.
चलो। आ जाओ सारे।
We feed the raven this day.
अलार्म कहाँ पे बजा रहा है? अच्छा, इन लोगों ने भी अलार्म बजा दिया, हमने भी बजाया, इन लोगों ने भी बजाया। चलो सही है। अब तो मौत मचेगा ब्रो, कोई बचा नहीं पाएगा किसी को। तो सारे अपने बंदे आ गए और यहाँ पे फाइट हो रहा है। यहाँ पे सब लोग तलवार लेके मार पिटाई कर रहा है, तुम तीर लेके आए हो और इतना क्लोज। ओके, तो अंदर के साइड चलते।
WIGMUND, probably cowering within the monster.
हाँ, वो तो है। हथौड़ा, ना हथौड़ा लेके घूम रहा है भाई यहाँ पे। अपने बंदे का कुछ पता नहीं है, कब भी स्पेशल शॉट देने के लिए तैयार हो जाता है। ओके, तो मोनेस्टरी के अंदर छुपा होगा। बोलते इसे।
Hey, come here.
ये देखो बच्चों,
Raving pagan handed me Bradbridge on a plate, and you accept it. Special it for me.
You'll die in agony, Kraut.
You can't kill me, Soma. Truly, for what I am, kill 'em all.
Stop flapping your mouth and die!
तो पहले मारना पड़ेगा। अरे स्पेशल शॉट दिखाओ यार, कितना टाइम लगाओगे आप? जान मांगोगे क्या? विगमैन की तो लगा दी भाई यहाँ पे। कंफर्म किल जो है हमें ही करना पड़ेगा। बढ़िया। ओह,
Stop the heathen! Raider, Vikinger, stop him! He needs to erase me, to banish me from your minds. Fight in my name. Die for me. Die for me.
That is no way to call for sacrifices. Their lives for yours. Is that how it works?
Their lives meant nothing. No land, no riches, no titles. But my name will live on.
The reputation of a good man never dies. Your name will soon be a curse.
So be it.
The riches I had in life gave me power. To curse me from beyond the grave gives me still more. Though I die, my order lives on elsewhere, everywhere. Yield to us. Give us what we are owed. The trade, the riches, the legacy, all of it.
आप भूलेगा नहीं वो गेट.
Yield, yield, yield!
If your hell is real, I'm glad you'll get to see it.
We should return to camp before I let go burn this heat to the ground. Going forward, I
Order
must take
member
care.
eliminated.
Houses can be built anew. Crops will return with time, but trust, that will take longer to repair.
But you have a new friend and ally in me and my clan, Soma. The end of the storm is well in sight.
You're right. I know you're right. It's just... it's difficult to see that end when you're still in the storm's eye.
ठीक है, तो हमें जो है कैंप पे वापस जाना पड़ेगा. यहाँ पे फाइट अभी तक चल रहा है. अरे मर गया भाई. आप किसके लिए फाइट लड़ रहे हो यार? अब चोरी है. तो यहाँ पे घोड़े को बुलाना है. घोड़े पे बैठना है. तुम्हारा है क्या पीछे? हाँ, बैठ जाओ. चलते हैं फिर. देखो यहाँ पे काफी इजी था ये फाइट. मुझे लगा कि कुछ तबाहीदार एकदम खतरनाक वाला प्लेयर हमें देखने को मिलेगा, पर ऐसा कुछ नहीं हुआ. ठीक है, तो इतना इजी भी मतलब नहीं करना चाहिए था ये मिशन, लेकिन फाइनली मार दिया हमने.
Eivor, you've been a guiding light. Calling out Galen like that, exposing his treachery, made me sick with a quiet terror.
I would have done the same in your position.
That is calming to hear. Which reminds me, I have this for you. Keep it, knowing you have my highest respect, regard, and trust. My army is yours, should you need it.
Soma Yalskona, my deepest thanks.
And there's something else. As we prepared our assault, Birna had a word with me. We came to a sort of understanding. It may be best if she tells you herself. Until next time, Eivor of the Raven clan. I hope we will see you in Grandbridge soon.
Yeah. कोशिश तो करेंगे, देखते हैं.
Eivor!
Birna, you struck quite a victory today.
Don't undercut your own ferocity, Drengir. It was your blade leading the charge. You are indeed something to behold.
We all fought hard. And now Grantbridge is yours. You have your home once again.
Soon merchants and priests and reeves will run loose in its streets. All of its muddy charms will dwindle. Besides, with no room for me in Soma's heart, my home burned away in a quiet little house fire. Her priority is Grantbridge and the people in it. That is noble, and beyond what I will ever understand. So I've decided I'm of better use elsewhere. With you, in your crew.
You want to live with the Raven clan?
And sail and raid with you, if you'll have me. Look at this. Who wouldn't?
I'll be happy to have you, Drenga.
A relief to these ears. I've already packed my bags.
It seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good
तो अभी
news.
हमें रिपोर्ट करना है, रणवी के पास पहुंचना है, जाना है। तो निकलते हैं फिर यहाँ से और पहुंचते। तो आ गए हम के अंदर और यहाँ पे।
Greetings.
Eivor.
We are allied with the Danes of Shire. Their Jarlskona, Soma, has pledged an oath.
Well done, Eivor. These early victories will pay off well.
They will, in more than one way. One of Soma's finest fighters, Birna, has pledged her blade to us. She's a powerful fighter and a charming spirit. I think she'll fit in nicely.
Glad to have her. Good work.
I did. Put them right over there. Keep them out of your way when you aren't using them.
That is actually a very good idea.
तो इससे भी पूछ लेते हैं कैसा है?
Jailbird. Getting used to us yet?
Yes, indeed. Your people have been so hospitable, and Ranvi has taught me so much about your tactics, your approach to war.
But not so much that you might use it against us.
No, heaven forfend. In spite of your invasive introduction to England, you have treated me and my father with kindness. I want this alliance to last, to mean something. I mean that.
In truth, I think he does.
Good. I'm glad you're fitting in, Jailbird.
तो गाइस यहाँ से बाहर चलते हैं और इस जगह का हमें अभी थोड़ा जो है बिल्डअप करना है, क्योंकि हम लोग मतलब अभी तक जो है बाहर का मतलब जो भी मिशन आ रहा था वो कर रहे थे अभी तक, लेकिन यहाँ का जो बिल्ड है वो अभी तक हमने नहीं किया। आपको मैं दिखाता हूँ मैप पे, वर्ल्ड पे चलते और यहाँ पे देख सकते हो आप कि यहाँ पे हमें बात करना है, यहाँ पे हमें बात करना है, यहाँ पे भी हमें बात करना है, ठीक है। तो मतलब बिल्ड पे यहाँ पे हमें बहुत सारे चीज़ें जो है करना है। तो यहाँ का जो मिशन है अभी कंप्लीट करते, उसके बाद देखते हैं यहाँ से बाहर जो भी मिशन है वो करेंगे, ठीक है। तो अभी जो है मतलब इस जगह को बिल्ड के लिए जो हेल्प चाहिए वो हम लोग अभी करेंगे। तो सबसे पहले यहाँ पे इसके साथ बात करते हैं।
Good day. A new customer.
Whether I am or not, I am the one you'll speak with. Randri tells me you are merchants.
Ah, hello, hello. Are you the leader of this bustling encampment? We come on behalf of 1,000 Eyes, vendors of uncommon goods and exotic treasures from all corners of the world. If you need it, we have it. If we don't have it, you don't need it. Such is our pledge.
I see. And is this child with you?
Child?
चाइल्ड ही तो है ये।
My friend, you look upon the master of the 1,000 Eyes, the head of our guild, a legend, a hero of the people, and the richest merchant west of the Indus. You look upon Redgear.
He means you?
He does, Eivor Wolf-Kissed. It is a pleasure to meet you at last.
Oh, fuck.
How have you come to know me?
The 1,000 Eyes have 1,000 years as well, and word travels fast.
And what is it I can do for you, or you for me?
It's quite simple. For a fee, I can connect you to a shadow market that stretches from the dunes of Egypt to the moors of England.
What sort of fee?
It varies with the item, but there is a small hitch. Through this market, all prices are paid in opal.
A striking color. Is it rare?
Rarer than an honest man in England. You must keep your eyes open for this mineral. It has great value. Now look here. Browse what wares I have on offer. Nothing for now? No matter. My selection changes daily. You will soon find something you like. Now that you are friends with me, you are also a friend of the 1,000 Eyes as well.
And what does this mean?
Observe my outfit, note the scarf I wear. As you travel, you will meet many of my associates, clad in these same vestments. These are my people, my other eyes. Seek them out for trade or contracts. Oblige them, and you will earn a tidy sum. And I might even feel inclined to reward you myself.
An interesting offer.
Good to hear. Now, if you'll excuse us, my apprentice has a tent to secure.
You're staying for a while, I suppose.
Oh, yes, and you needn't even thank me. We would be honored to call this our home. Good day.
ओके तो देख सकते हो न्यू क्वेस्ट ऐड हुआ है यहाँ पे वाइकिंग हायर.
At one time, the title Jarl referred to a man second only to the king. But that use has softened. Now a Jarl may be a chief, a leader, or a man with broad wealth and influence.
The world is bigger now, and broken into many pieces. It seems our language must do the same to keep up.
An interesting thought.
Jailbird, your father sent you here to learn, not teach.
Then you must start, Eivor. Give us a summary of our recent gains, for instance. The clan is thirsty for knowledge.
You want me to give a speech? Right. My friends, hearken to me, and hear a tale of triumph and toil. I have traveled far since we landed, and seen much on the roads and fields of this new England. And for all my travels, strong alliances have we gained. The Honorable Ceolwulf, King of Mercia, now calls us friend. And to the south, Soma Jarlskona and the Danes of Grandebridge have pledged their oath to us. By Sigurd's hand and my own, we have strengthened the ties of...
You see to yourself as Sigurd's equal in these tales of yours. Would Sigurd do the same if he were here?
Sigurd knows what I have achieved, and he would celebrate it more roundly than I have. But this takes nothing from you, all of you. For I sit among some of the staunchest wills and strongest fighters I have ever known. And so I raise my horn, first to Sigurd, may he return to us soon, and to the Raven clan, the best of friends and fighters.
To Sigurd!
To Sigurd! May he return and relieve us of you!
इसको क्या दिक्कत है
And may
भाई?
all of you enjoy the ale as much as Dag has. Skull!
You think me drunk, Eivor? Would it soften my blows if I was?
Your words are blunt enough, but it would explain your boldness.
My eyes are clear and open, and I see before me one eager to claim a piece of Sigurd's glory.
There's enough glory in the world to go around for all who earn it, and I have no doubt how much I am owed.
Just as I thought. You're...
Attackers from the river! They look to be Danes!
Danes? How many?
Too many. Now come, the battle roars already.
Bloody curse! What quarrel have Danes with us?
Those who can fight, take up your weapons. All others
Let's go,
stay
let's go,
here.
let's go. सारे एक साथ आ जाओ, मिलके पेलेंगे सबको.
With me!
Too many बोल रहा है, चलो देखते हैं कितना है. Defeat the settlement.
Does this stir your thirst for battle, Randri?
It does!
Okay, आगे बढ़ते हैं.
There is nothing for you here but death!
बकचोदी नहीं चलेगा अपने साथ, ब्रो. पहले पिक क्या आओ, नहीं तो ऐसे मरोगे. देख कर लोग चौक जाएगा. तुम तो भाई गहरा शॉट दो कुल्हाड़ी लेके मारने आ रहे हैं भाई। भाई चारों तरफ आग लगा दिया इन लोगों ने। मुंडी, यहाँ पे बहुत सारे लोग आए।
Who sent you to die here?
कौन भेजा, जल्दी बताओ।
You've seen nothing
यहाँ
of
पे
our
कोई
strength.
छुपन छुपाई खेल रहा है। हाँ भाई ओके, यहाँ पे बस थोड़ा सा ही बचा है ये लोग। मेरे साथ लड़, आजा। इसका जलवा बहुत तेज है भाई, इसको मारने में टाइम नहीं लगेगा। हाथ से मारेगा, तलवार से नहीं मार पा रहा, हाथ से मारेगा ये।
Is that the last of them?
The rivers are clear. If more were coming, they thought better of it.
By their colors and markings, I believe they come from Geatland. While there's none left alive to spill their secrets, we may never know why.
Here is one. This vermin was crawling to the river, hoping to float away.
Have mercy,
Friend.
and you may find an ally with us.
Mercy is earned by the quickness of your tongue. Where do you come from, and what is your quarrel with us?
We are settled in East Anglia, newly arrived and hungry for silver.
You drifted off course. This is Mercia.
As we were ordered.
By whom?
You bore
What
me.
the fuck?
Useless hound. Scratching your ass in search of silver. Put an end to this one.
Your silence earned you no kindness, Geet. So I'll ask you once more. Who sent you?
The wind sent us, and the rivers will take us home.
He begs for death, Eivor. Give it to him.
Or send him home with a warning. Let him tell his people what death awaits them, should they sail this way again.
ये भी सही बात है। इसको मारने से ज्यादा अगर इसको छोड़ दे, जैसे रणवीर ने कहा, ये भी सही बात है।
Go, and do not return.
I thank you.
This is not mercy, it is death deferred. Whoever sent you warned them of the slaughter that awaits should any return.
Oh, what tales I will tell.
Send one of your scouts to follow him. We will find...
What the... क्या बकचोदी भाई, इसको चैन ही नहीं
To show
है।
mercy would endanger us, soil our reputation as cowards. This was the only end possible.
We could have learned something by tracking him. Now we know nothing.
Sigurd would have acted as I did. That is all the justification I need.
Sigurd is not here to make such a call, but I am. And if you cross me again, you will know about it.
I see you, Eivor. And I know what you are.
इसको बहुत दिक्कत है भाई।
Put no stock in what Dag says. His bluster may be loud, but it blows softly.
Get this cleaned up, and we'll talk of next steps.
तो क्लीन अप हो चुका है, यहाँ पे देख सकते हो। तो ये वापस से सो के उठा है। बिल्ड। ओके, बिल्डिंग कॉस्ट देख सकते हो और मेरे पास है, तो मैं यहाँ पे करूँगा बिल्ड।
With this, we can recruit more warriors. Now I can build the most vicious crew ever to sail the rivers of England.
Our warriors now have a place to rest and train.
A fine shelter it is. When word gets out, it should attract many Jomsvikingar to fight with us. Which reminds me, a few of your raiders are chomping at the bit in hope of becoming your second. You ought to pick one.
तो हम लोग यहाँ पे इसको जो है असाइन करेंगे। बताओ यार, तुम्हें क्या चाहिए?
Hytham, Randvi asked me to see you about finding friends in the cities of England.
That's right. London, Jorvik, Winchester, all three are infested by members of the same order to which Kjotve belonged. But their reach extends much further than this. Of all the lands on Earth, I believe England is the most overrun.
Do they cause here the same turmoil Kjotve caused in Norway?
Not just turmoil. They spread a plague of delusion, teaching men and women to abase and abuse themselves in exchange for power.
You have strong feelings about this.
Of course. This is the sole purpose of the Hidden Ones, to liberate the body and spirit of man from any unnatural shackles. But we have not operated in England for over 4 centuries. Since the fall of the Roman Empire, the Hidden Ones have not had a presence here. This absence has given the Order of the Ancients ample room to grow and thrive. Our task will not be an easy one, but with a bureau, Basim and I could begin our work. If you have the time and spare resources to build one, we would be most grateful.
I will see what I can do.
ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है। नहीं, इसके लिए अभी पैसा काफ़ी नहीं है, हम लेकिन इसको बिल्ड करेंगे बाद में। यहाँ पे दोस्तों हम लोग अभी जो है इस वीडियो को यहीं पर ख़त्म करते हैं, नहीं तो वीडियो बहुत ज़्यादा लंबा हो जाएगा। तो ये जो मिशन है हम अगले वीडियो पे लेके जाएंगे, मतलब डालेंगे। तो अभी के लिए वीडियो जो है इतना ही है। अगर आपको मज़ा आया वीडियो देख के तो प्लीज़ वीडियो को लाइक करना, और अगर आप अभी तक मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब करना ऐसे ही वीडियो के लिए। तो चलो यार, मिलते हैं अगले वीडियो पे। बाय बाय गाइस।